Right, so this is
Yo, what's
episode
up, guys?
2, isn't it?
Yeah, episode 2
All right,
of
so
the cast.
we talking about like Twitch streamers, like Twitch itself, basically.
Yeah, basically, and
Um,
how much AI has changed and
like
everything.
just
How crazy it is, like for
Yeah.
just how crazy AI is. You know how it's shaping our world today. Stuff like
It's
that.
nuts.
yeah. All right, so I guess we're starting on Twitch. Like,
Okay.
it's just like Twitch is basically like YouTube. It's really just something a lot different. It's like you can't edit the parts that you don't like of yourself like out. It's just you're streaming in front of everybody. You have to be completely real.
Yeah.
And it's like streamers like iShowSpeed. It's really funny seeing them do that. Like you just see them. They're like
iShowSpeed. Well, sorry to be that person, but iShowSpeed was actually banned on Twitch about a year ago. Yes, he was.
Yeah,
banned.
I know.
He
So
streams on YouTube. So.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Oh yeah. Like, but okay, it's still kind of like it still kind of seems like it's Twitch is kind of like has something like missing without iShowSpeed. I bet Twitch kind of wishes that they had him back, because like if it's how much popularity.
I don't think they would wish they had him back, because why would they ban him?
Okay,
like
here's the thing.
They banned him while he wasn't.
He broke so many rules.
Yeah, he broke so many rules, but like at the same time, that would bring Twitch a lot of money if they still have.
Listen, but it brings them a bad image too.
Here's something I want to talk about.
But there's
Joel, listen. So I know that I know a little less about this topic, and I don't really use Twitch. I haven't used it recently, but I know that these platforms care about like what creators are on them on the platforms, because it kind of changes like the image and like so if someone's gonna say like you should not have this stream on your platform, then they might have to respond to that. Yeah, like,
that's why like TikTok has like so much of a bad reputation to some people, because like it's the people on there. It's not TikTok. Well, it kind of is. They have a lot of like hot water that they sometimes get into, but we're not going to talk about that right now. It's mostly just like people on it.
Can I interrupt? Like, I know this is not the topic, but can we just like talk about how much TikTok has, brought to the culture? Like how much it can change someone's life overnight.
Yeah.
Like if you can post like a 10-second clip and your life is just completely changed, and like it's
like
just,
if it goes viral,
people have
quit
gotten
their job.
millions.
They're just like
they've quit their jobs. It's crazy. Like TikTok, even though TikTok really isn't the best platform, I think it's a good platform to grow on. The reason why Andrew Tate got so popular is because of TikTok.
Yeah, he wasn't actually on TikTok, but his clips from his podcast just spread all around TikTok.
Yeah.
And then people like, wait, who is this guy?
Yeah.
He has really controversial points, but I kind of like him. Like,
no, the whole point of the controversial takes were maybe we don't know if he actually agrees with them or not. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, I think he was just trolling everybody to make a whole
the
thing.
Matrix, like be real.
Yeah,
the Matrix.
I don't know. It's just a thing. Like people hate him, people don't like him, but it brought attention to his name. Back to Twitch. I just wanted to say how much TikTok does that. But back to Twitch, like it's it also definitely it's more harder to grow on there though. Like you can, if I made a Twitch account right now and I went live, like nobody would tune into that. So it takes a lot of. That's another. TikTok also comes into that. That's how big creators like Kai Cenat, like he blew off TikTok. A lot of big creators on Twitch, they blew off of TikTok.
Also, like any of you remember like the failed streaming service Mixer, like by Microsoft?
Oh my gosh, yeah, they got Ninja to do that.
Yeah, and then for 20 million, wasn't it?
Well, really, I'm not gonna like say. I don't know if we all know like a definite number, that he was paid by Mixer. The thing was, is that I actually kind of liked Mixer. I did have an account on there, and yes, there was like a lot less on Mixer than there was on Twitch.
Oh really?
And so I did have a Mixer account. Mm-hmm. I think the community was good, but like of course there wasn't as much on there.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it was like 2% of the market.
Yeah, I remember you were telling me about that whenever that was Mixer was not popular, but whenever it was still around, you told me about.
Yeah, that. Like I also remember like it was preloaded on these like Samsung phones, so I'd like look at it and like.
Yeah.
But
it also kind of had a cooler layout than Twitch.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
kind of cool.
I do remember. They had a lot of like also like there's a ton of Microsoft like failed projects, like Skype. Like this, people
Whoa,
are
whoa,
still
whoa!
using it.
Skype.
Skype
No,
was-
Skype wasn't owned by Microsoft.
Yeah,
Skype
it
was
was-
huge, but when Microsoft bought it, it went downhill. They completely ruined it. Now
Yeah.
nobody uses Skype.
And then
Yeah, it's like
2020,
yeah,
everybody used Zoom.
2020. Like literally, Skype just
Discord
yeah.
is really the new Skype. If you think
no
about it.
Zoom is.
Mm.
No,
They're,
no.
Actually, they're based for different like audiences. So Discord is more
Yeah,
like
Discord's
a chat,
like
it's like a
around
gaming thing.
teenagers. And
Yeah.
then-
I think like Skype is more like a business video calling, and Zoom is
No.
basically for everyone, business and just normal.
I feel like Zoom
I
is
feel like
more.
yeah.
No,
Zoom
I
is
feel like
business,
Zoom is more
just like-
business, school related than
Yeah.
really every. I mean, anybody can use it, but you have FaceTime, Google Duo, stuff like that for like just
Yeah.
casual.
I
yeah,
I
like Zoom is
never-
a little bit more professional.
Never seen anybody
Yeah.
use Google Duo before.
Yeah, they still have it integrated in
Like-
Gmail.
Yeah, I've had an iPhone for like a couple months now. I've never used FaceTime ever. Like,
Really?
Ever. Yeah.
Right. I think. Well, how about this? What do we think about this whole iPhone versus Android
Android.
debate?
I think it's mainly all boils down to what type of like person you are. Like customization, you should definitely go with Android. And like say if you don't have a lot of money to spend on a phone, definitely go with Android.
yeah. Like,
But like
Yeah.
But I'm saying.
there's a lot like say like big things like say AirDrop like most people and like a lot of Apple services
But what I'm
they're
talking
only for
sorry.
iPhones. Yeah.
But what I'm talking about is like the culture around it. Because people who say, let's say you walk into a school, right? And
You show up with,
first
like,
thing, someone asks for your number, something like that. You pull out a phone, it's an Android. Now, I think it's very apparent people look down on Android.
Yeah.
That's more of this just like a culture thing. People don't really look at like I guess what you're saying, Joel, but people don't look at like stuff like that. And I'm not saying
yeah,
you're wrong.
but like I think yeah, even now, if you look at Mr. Who's the Boss, you know he's like a really big tech YouTuber. He did a test, and to him, the Samsung S22 is actually slightly better than
it's
the
a little bit better than
yeah.
the iPhone.
yeah, but
14.
sense of culture thinks iPhone better than Android. If you have an Android, people are gonna think you're broke, which I think is a completely stupid thing to say. And I don't really judge people by what kind of phone they have. I think that's a very stupid thing to do.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I used to, but it's just kind of stupid. Like it's not really a good thing to do.
Yeah. Well, actually, what I'm gonna say is like, if you're listening to this, not all listeners are like know about this debate. Like I'm sure like a lot of them do. But not everyone like knows.
not everyone cares. Yeah.
Yeah, not everyone like
Yeah,
cares.
not
Like,
everybody
pays
cares.
attention.
Yeah.
So
'cause-
I just want to make sure that like everyone can at least know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, to some
Really?
extent.
Yeah. So should we go back on Twitch? Like
we kind of just derailed from that.
Well, I
Like,
mean, but it was
also,
it was a
like-
better topic.
Yeah.
To go off.
kind of like on iShow Speed. Like what made him popular is his
It's his
crazy
craziness.
yeah his like lighting fireworks in your room. That's so stupid,
Wait,
but
yeah.
it can't. That
Didn't it?
That's
Wasn't
just, like-
the fireman came to his house?
Yeah, the
like-
fireman came to his house.
like,
and, yeah,
not the fireman,
Or
like
fireman.
10. Like,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
like
and-
it was.
Didn't
It was crazy, and like that was all on stream.
Yeah, it
so
happened
like
all live. It was,
you wouldn't you're not knowing what's happening. Like you don't know what's gonna happen next on iShow Speed stream.
And-
That's just like
and another thing I want to point out is he lives with his mom too, and this was I'm pretty sure this was not a stage
Still?
thing. He realized what gets him views is him acting crazy, shouting, throwing rants and stuff, and that's what made him very popular over the like the past 2 years.
Yeah, because he's
And-
just really loud as a person.
Yeah.
Also like I heard this like Speed didn't say this from himself, but like he really wants to be in the NBA. So like he's hoping but like
No, it wasn't the NBA. It was soccer.
no, it
No,
was
it was-
not the NBA. He never.
it?
No, it was soccer.
It had to be
because-
soccer. It
Yeah,
had-
because he did like the YouTubers World Cup.
No, but like
thing.
early on
Or the charity
he was always playing like
Oh,
2K.
I'm sorry.
He was always playing
I know
Oh
what you're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about. I know
you're
what
right
you're talking
about
about.
that. Yeah,
Like early on in his career, like
I remember
he,
that.
yeah, no, he played basketball a lot. I know what you mean. I'm sorry. No, he was more of a basketball guy. But last year, like with the whole soccer stuff,
Ronaldo
World
phase,
Cup,
yeah.
let's just say like he brought a whole new thing to the World Cup. I'm just saying like a
Ronaldo.
whole like a Ronaldo like a whole new. I want to say
Yeah, wasn't he like cheering for Ronaldo in like last
Yeah.
minute? Of course, once
Yeah.
once Argentina won, he's just like
Yeah.
Messi's the goat. Like
yeah.
really
Even though the
came on.
World Cup is like this huge thing, he still made it like he made it even bigger, like way bigger. Like
Yeah.
everywhere he went, everybody was talking about the World Cup. It was crazy. Like and he's only 17, and no, I think at the time he was 16. He was 16 years old, and he was making that much like hype around the World Cup. I think it's crazy.
And also on this thing, like Mark Zuckerberg, like he made a post, like I think it was like so he's introducing paid verification on Facebook and Instagram, like Meta platforms basically. And I really just think he's kind of copying Elon Musk's homework. Like it's like it's I think it's $11 a month, but like
Yeah.
people will do like anything for like just a verification. It's like
Yeah.
it's just like ego. It's just, but like
I feel like you would do it. Maybe for like a couple, just to flex.
Yeah.
No, you would. You'd be the only one who
that'd be
did it.
kind of cheesy though. Like, yeah,
No, but you just get it for like the screenshot.
like
or
a
something.
month. Yeah, a screenshot.
Okay, so this is gonna be just the end of their episode right now.
Yeah, we're wrapping up here.
Yeah.
But thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah.
We might have KJ on Discord, or if you can't, then it'll just be all three of us.
Yeah.
But we'll introduce a lot more people in the next further episodes, and we'll talk about a lot of different topics.
Yeah,
and it could just be one big
DMS if
topic.
you have like a suggestion or like if you have any thoughts like on
Yeah,
this.
just DM us. We're gonna put our socials
Yeah.
somewhere.
Or an email. Or
Yeah,
both.
email, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can do a Q&A too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we said that in the intro. All right.
Okay.
Thanks for listening,
Thanks for
guys.
listening.
We'll catch you in the next episode. See ya.
Okay, bye.